Welcome to Born to Win Legend, the channel where stories come alive. Stories that make us laugh, cry, and remember what it means to be human. And today, we dive into the hilarious and heartwarming world of Mr. Bean vs. Baby, the 2025 family comedy that proves even the most unpredictable man on earth can meet his match. Rowan Atkinson, the timeless genius behind the world's most beloved comedy character, returns once again as Mr. Bean, older, wiser, and just as chaotic as ever. Our story begins in a small London neighborhood where Mr. Bean lives alone in his cozy, messy apartment. Life is peaceful. He has his teddy, his tea, and his routines. Every morning he eats the same toast, fixes the same car, and finds new ways to accidentally annoy his neighbors. Everything is perfectly under control, until one strange morning fate knocks at his door. Outside sits a basket. Inside the basket, a baby. No note, no name, no clue. Just two big eyes staring up at him. Mr. Bean, confused and horrified, does what any responsible adult would do. He panics. He tries calling for help, but somehow dials a pizza place. He rushes to the police station, but accidentally leaves the baby on the counter at a grocery store instead. By the time he realizes it, chaos has already begun. As the hours turn into days, Bean realizes he's stuck with the baby until the authorities find the parents. What follows is a series of side-splitting misadventures only Rowan Atkinson could deliver. Diaper disasters, food fights, and sleepless nights that turn his tidy apartment into a war zone. One of the funniest moments comes when Bean tries to give the baby a bath, but instead floods the entire building. Another has him trying to feed the baby in his tiny car while driving through London traffic using Teddy as a distraction. And when bedtime arrives, the house becomes a battlefield of lullabies, rattles, and pure exhaustion. But as always, behind the laughter lies something deeper. The film explores a softer side of Mr. Bean, a man who has never known responsibility, now learning what it means to care for someone else. Beneath the clumsiness and confusion, a bond slowly forms. The baby giggles at his funny faces. Bean smiles more often. His world, once small and selfish, begins to expand. As days pass, the duo become inseparable. The baby crawls behind Bean as he goes about his daily routines. The two visit parks, eat ice cream, and even team up to outsmart a nosy neighbor who thinks Bean has stolen the child. Every mistake becomes a moment of joy. Every failure, a lesson in love. But then the call finally comes. The authorities have found the baby's real parents. It's time to say goodbye. For the first time in his life, Mr. Bean faces something he can't fix with a silly face or clever trick: the pain of letting go. He packs the baby's things with trembling hands. When the parents arrive, Bean stands silently, holding the baby one last time. He smiles, waves, and watches as they drive away. The apartment feels empty again. That night, Bean sits by the window with his teddy, looking at the stars. Just as he sighs, there's a knock on the door. He opens it, and there's a note. It's from the baby's parents, thanking him for everything and including a small photograph. Bean holding the baby, both smiling. Bean chuckles softly, sticks the photo to his fridge, and turns to his teddy. Well, his expression says without words, we did it. Mr. Bean vs. Baby 2025 isn't just a comedy. It's a story about unexpected love, growing up, and learning that sometimes the biggest messes in life are the ones that change us forever. Rowan Atkinson once said comedy is not just about laughter. It's about honesty. It's about showing the foolish side of being human. And this film captures that perfectly. We laugh at Bean because deep down, we see ourselves in him, clumsy, emotional, sometimes lost, but always trying. In an age filled with superhero battles and digital effects, Mr. Bean vs. Baby reminds us that laughter, kindness, and a little chaos can still win hearts around the world. It's a family movie for all generations, from grandparents who grew up watching Bean on TV to kids seeing him for the first time. As the credits roll, we realize that Mr. Bean never needed to be a hero. His greatest strength has always been his innocence. And in this movie, that innocence becomes his gift, turning disaster into love and loneliness into laughter. This is Born to Win Legend, where we celebrate stories that make us believe again. Because sometimes the funniest man in the world can also teach us the most important lessons about life, love, and being human.